Well, y'all, now we are officially waiting. We're getting consistent news of Sonic Racing Crossworlds on Twitter. Some fans are getting angry and making think pieces. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that we are officially back in the release cycle swing. But September 25th is a ways away, so until we get some news again that's gonna have me screaming into my microphone again for a video. No way! No way! I'm gonna look back at some of the older Sonic Racing games and see exactly what this series has brought to the table so far. I'm gonna warn y'all, it's gonna be a lot of glaze in this video, so be ready for that. Starting with Sonic Drift. Let me see what my script says here. What the? Huh. Moving on to Sonic Drift 2.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
The first actual Sonic Racing game was released on Sega Saturn and then later re-released as a part of the Sonic Gems collection on the GameCube. Sonic R is surely an experience. The gameplay is... the gameplay is alright. It's okay. It features Sonic characters racing on foot for the most part and introduces some new ones.
What did I just see?
I think the characters are cool and the tracks are pretty alright and the gameplay is pretty smooth. Alright, we're cutting all that out. You know what we're here for. Now, this game got, bar none, one of the best soundtracks I'd ever heard in my life. I don't know if it was because it was on the Sega Saturn and they just was cooking on that console, I don't know. But this game's music was genuinely insane. I've never seen an OST that's so consistent, bro. Like, you got bops back to back, bro. Like, we got Can You Feel the Sunshine? Living in the City. Back in Time. Work It Out. Diamond in the Sky. And Super Sonic Racing. I'm being so serious when I say this game's soundtrack brings it from a 4 out of 10 to like a 15 out of 10. Nah, cause y'all not getting what I'm saying. Y'all not getting what I'm saying, bro. Like, this captured that perfect 90s feels. I ain't even a 90s kid. It makes me want to be though. If you want you a nice listen to some bops, just load up that Sonic R OST. You know what? Better yet, play the game. Okay. I don't know if you go that far, but definitely give it a listen. Oh, we're talking about this one, Sonic Riders. Oh, alright y'all, so for a little bit of context in case the question comes up in the future, Sonic Riders is my favorite Sonic game of all time, bar none. I don't think y'all understand the things this game does to me. But yeah, Sonic Riders 1 was released on the GameCube in 2006, and as y'all know, 2006 wasn't the best year for our boy, but this definitely made up for it. The premise is pretty simple. Everybody got hoverboards and they raced with the new characters, the Babylon Rogues, Jet, Wave, and Storm in the X World Grand Prix. This game has some nice environments that you race through. A futuristic city, a water canyon, a hot ass factory, a green ass jungle, and a dry ass desert. And then, spoilers for if you planning to play this for the first time, but a couple things happen and then you end up racing in an ancient sky garden and whatever the hell's going on here. And yeah, you kick back and then race at the carnival. And that's Sonic Riders. So a big reason why it's actually my favorite is because of the intuitive gameplay. So you basically have gas management, or air management as it is in this game. You charge up jumps on ramps, do a bunch of crazy ass tricks in the air, land, get some extra air, boost, and continue the cycle. It's one of the most fun and cinematic gameplay loops that I've experienced. And overall, the game as a package is just a fun time. Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, released on the Wii as the sequel to Sonic Riders 1, featuring new mechanics all revolving around gravity manipulation. This game was also incredibly good. Like, I didn't play it on the Wii growing up. I didn't have a Wii growing up, so I had to play it on, well, if you know, you know. But when I did play it, this game was a cinematic masterpiece. Just all the gravity effects and every track and how it's utilized, insane. And the music was also a noticeable step up from Riders 1. They basically did a lot of stuff better. Are they competing with the GOAT Riders 1? Well, no, but hey, they tried. Y'all, I'm playing. I actually like Zero Gravity a whole lot. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. But one thing I will give this game to its name for sure is that it has one of the best main menu themes out of any video game I've played. you can't get much better than this. Next up, we got Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, released in 2010. Everybody know this game is solid. Everyone that's played it. This game introduced character-specific super attacks, or as it's called, all-star moves. I feel like this feature gave this game a sense of identity over the other ones. That and the fact that we were back in cars now, probably trying to get more mainstream appeal and compete with Mario Kart. But this game felt really smooth to control when I played it, and had a really cool cast of Sonic and Sega characters. Overall, game was solid. I don't really have a whole lot else to say on it. They brought back the kart racing formula. Tracks are pretty cool too. This game is the GOAT. Absolute GOAT in discussion. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform was a sequel to Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, and built on the formula of kart racing by adding in boat racing and plane racing as well. And obviously by making a feature like this, that allowed for them to have the track design go absolutely crazy. It goes without saying, but I consider this game to be the best in the entire Sonic Racing franchise, or right below Riders 1 of course. But this game was seriously in conversation for one of the best kart races of all time. They had some of the craziest tracks with some of the craziest music that I've ever heard. Like, the game is pure adrenaline, especially on expert mode. And they also had done some crazy crossovers like former NASCAR driver Danica Patrick and Wreck-It Ralph from the movie. If someone were to ask me what Sonic Racing game they should get into to prepare for Crossworlds, I would direct them right over here. Just with the controls, the tracks, and the music, and how fast the game is, I'd say this game is the definitive Sonic Racing game right now. We'll see if Crossworlds can actually take that title, because I'm not all the way too sure. I hope so. We'll see. They got some big shoes to fill. I'm not gonna lie, I was one of the main ones that was hyping up this next game only because it was being developed as the sequel to Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform. So I'm like, oh, this is about to be generational right here. This is about to be crazy. Team Sonic Racing released in 2019, which is what I believe was after a delay. This game is, I can confidently say, a step back from All-Stars Racing Transform. Don't get me wrong, it looks good, but they took away the boat and plane racing for reasons that I don't got a damn clue. Added in exclusively Wisp items and brand new team mechanic gameplay. The game is fun when you're playing with friends, but I often find it really hard to go back to and just replay as an experience. It was turning up with the music though, that I will say, but I don't know if I would necessarily say that the game was living up to the hype that it was bringing, the hype that I was giving it for sure. Me personally, I had a fun time with it, but it's not a game that I'm like itching to go back to and experience again. And here we find ourselves in the present day, waiting for Sonic Racing Crossworlds to come out. From what I've seen, this game looks like the actual proper sequel to Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform. We gonna see if they can top it, cause I'm looking for that. But it looks exciting, Extreme Gearboard's back, the gameplay looks cool. I'm down with what they're trying to do here. I like the vision. We only got a couple more months to see what they're gonna cook up for us. But yeah, let me know y'all opinions in the comments for what y'all favorite Sonic Racing game is. Which one do you have the most personal memories growing up with? For me, obviously, as I said before, it's Riders 1. It's the GOAT. Nothing's gonna top it. And yeah, let me know what you're looking forward to the most for Sonic Racing Crossworlds coming out as well. Alright, that's it for me. Make sure to leave a like on your way out, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.